Hello, today let's go through the different way to do a transaction in gno.land. We go through call, run, Addpkg and Send. A transaction is any blockchain changing the blockchain state. It uses a sign operation using cryptographical challenge. It requires what we call a gas fee to pay the network. To be able to be executed on the blockchain, it must be explicitly broadcasted on the network in the command line. There's multiple transactions, so you have call to execute a specific functions in a distant package. You have run to execute an entire script, which is very useful when you want to add some programmation logic. Addpkg to deploy your own neural realms, and send to transfer coins from one wallet to another. Every transaction type is using gno keys make tx for make transaction and the keyword, so in our case call. It requires parameter package path, which is the path in the gno.mod file, so gno module. It is the path where the package is available. You have func for the functions that will be called and args for the arguments. You have the gas fees, which has the gas fee parameter. It defines what one gas wanted is equal to. So in that case, we want 10,000 gnots. We do it this way because we can call as one gnot, one u gnot, which is a smaller part of the currencies. And you have the key names, which will be displayed in gno key list commands. You can as well put your own address directly, which will create your own command you will be able to execute directly. You have run, which lets you execute complex script by using the gas fees we saw earlier, the key name, and the transaction script in local. For example, we use in another video DAO kit, which lets you create your own autonomous organization on the blockchain, a script to create a proposal. Since call only lets you call a functions in the command line, you can only send as parameters simple strings. Since propose asks for a more complex objects, so in that case a proposal request which require a title, a description and an actions, we have the need of a script. We can call the function propose one time and even execute it in a second time if we need, or any other function from any package. You have Addpkg, which lets you deploy a new realm with the package path again, the package dir, which will be the directory in local with your modules you want to deploy it, and the deposit with the number of money you send to your contract. So it can be used for a vault, for example, if you want to do any kind of decentralized finance, and the gas fees and the key. The last one is send for transferring any native currencies. It is very easy. You have send and to, which will set the number of currencies you want to send to the wallets that is defined, and the gas fees and the keys. Basically, a user will create a transaction that will be signed by its wallet. The wallet will broadcast to one of the nodes if it is specified, which I will cover right after. And this node will transfer to the blockchain to validate its integrity and execute it. If its transaction is correct, it will return a transaction hash to show it succeed with the number of currency it cost, or an error message by returning all the funds back and reverting the blockchain state. So basically not executing anything. To be able to send on the blockchain, so on one of the nodes, you need to explicitly set the broadcast flags. It enables the network transmissions. Chain ID lets you specify the blockchain network. You have dev for the local development, test chain for one of the testnets, and you have staging at the time, which is the last testnet, and the remote, which is the IP to send your transaction to. As we saw in the last diagram, it serves to send to the blockchain and let it validate and execute the content. Here is some practical example if you need. You can stop the video or go directly in the GitHub in the description if you want to access the presentation. And I highly recommend you to check out the resource, since gno.land has a very efficient transaction guide of more precise use you may have. Thank you for listening and see you next time.